Afternoon. It is June 30th, 2023, but we all know this is a premiere, so I'm actually recording this on June 29th at 2:09 in the afternoon. Now, the time is significant because I want to make sure I keep this right around 30 minutes, so it means I need to keep it around 25 minutes, so when I add in all those whiz-bang cute little things I like to put in there, that would be cool. So I stuck on this for a moment because I wanted to point out that right here, this shadow looks really super good because that's the shadow of this bubble. This shadow, on the other hand, I've got to go in and look at that because I'm not 100% sure what that is supposed to be shadowing. This one looks really good, and I also see this has got a square line now, so that I've just now noticed this. Now that I got my eyes fixed, I see these things. So let's move on with today's daily Davinci debacle premiere, shall we? We shall. You'll notice I got rid of the, well, you'll see it in a minute, but I got rid of what I thought was a docking station that I didn't need, and it turns out I probably don't need it. A couple things I'm going to cover here once this gets up and running. Right now I've got Facebook with 3 messages going. I've got my obviously OBS running, and I also have my recordings button, tab, folder, whatever you want to call it, running so that I can track where this is actually going. So first things first, I brought this over from the other screen, and I want to fix the chalkboard that shows at the beginning. What I call it the chalkboard at the beginning, and I can never remember which one it is, so I'm going to go look at the original one right here first and open that up. And it opens up on another page, which makes no sense because I was messing around with Davinci over here. Oh yeah, I was playing around with some background stars and stuff just to see if I could do this. So I like the binoculars. I need to go find the one with the binoculars, so I'm going to remember this one. And I'm going to go get the other one, which I think is this one. I don't really know. And I won't know. No, this is not. So that's fine. I can fix it. So this has got what I need, which is Thursday. I didn't even have to change anything. Go ahead and close the media pool. And then good. That's what I want. But I like the binocular aspect of things. So I'm gonna hope that I might have in here put in this text file the binoculars, and it looks like I did not. I'm gonna bring the goofy text down and just check it out, and it's not. Okay, cool. So get rid of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and rename this to, can I rename it, or do I just resave the project? Save as. Apparently I just going to, I'll do it in a minute. I know exactly. I don't want to sound like someone who had a birthday yesterday, but I know exactly how I'm going to do this. So what I want to do first and foremost is I want to go back to here, and I'm going to implement some of the things that I have been showing you guys, and that is I want this adjustment clip right here over in my text, and I'm guessing that opened to the text. It should say text up here. If I open this, double click, okay, if I open that, then I open this, that's what I want. And then I'm going to bring this adjustment clip over here, and that should carry over to the next one I'm getting ready to do. Now I'm going to close that. Before I go out, I'm going to go here and I'm going to look for the word rename, and this is going to be working chalk board, because that's always going to be the one I want to work with. And then the one I'm currently on will be the experimental. So I'm just going to double click this, should close that and open that, and it does. And then I'm going to go open up the text. I'm going to grab this adjustment clip. I'm going to bring it down. And just like that, I have now added into this the adjustment clip that I created elsewhere that I like, and now I can use this anywhere that I want to use it. And man, that is some of these things I wished I would have learned or saw or figured out or all of the above like a long time ago. No big deal. I'm going to go render this out. This is actually needed for this evening. And if it ever, there we go. And I'm going to get rid of the word untitled, and you can't see it because my picture's in the way, but I'm going to put in here Thursday MP4. I know it's going to go to the same place, which I'm going to add it to the render queue. I'm going to go ahead and render that out. What, 4 or 5 seconds? Yeah, it actually says 1:01 now because the adjustment clip is in there. Surprising. Very surprising. I want to show a couple things here in a minute that I have to give a shout out to Brian Lightfoot. He showed us some things the other night, and it inspired me, got me to thinking, wanted me to learn, and what little bit of Josh Kinder I have in there. Oh, I don't want to get divorced. I got to figure this out on my own, or at least attempt to figure it out on my own and see how it goes. So this is about done. 10 seconds to go. Good, that's done. Even though it's still rendering, it's done for all intents and purposes. So that's cool. Now, if I could bring over OBS and you'd have the mirroring effect, and I can show you where that goes, but there's no need to do that. So this is good. I'm done there. I'm going to go back over to the home page, and I am going to now work on, well, I'm not going to show that. That's kind of boring, actually. I'm going to close this by right-clicking and clicking close, and that gets me back to an unnamed or an untitled project. And that's what I want, because I want to work with something in there. Now this said, oh, because actually I already have it. So I forgot I did say that. I'm going to go ahead and open the Premiere June 30, 2023, because that's what I want to work with. And I've already got stuff preloaded in there. Go back to the edit page. Now I've brought in 12 pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pictures, 2 of which are 2 of Darren. You can see them up here in the media pool. So I'm going to go ahead and close the media pool to get us a bigger viewing area, if you will. The thing, you guys are like, why is that not over there? Well, it's not over there because I was messing around and normally I would move these things all over here, but I just kind of I'm trying to train myself not to be so, for lack of better words, starts with an A and ends in an L and has nil in the middle. And not, I mean, it makes no difference if this is here, it's still going to play, or if it's over here, it's still going to play if I move it over there. All right, moving on. But why am I doing this? Well, Brian showed something where the pictures went by relatively quick, and mine go by at an okay rate. I want them to be a little bit faster. And he said his were like 1 frame. Okay, so initially what I was doing is I'm going to go grab another media. Oh, did I not do that? Oh, I didn't do that. That's right. I didn't do that. I didn't do that for a reason, because I thought that was when I was like, I'll just do a doggone what you call it on this. And the doggone what you call it is the Premiere. So I'm going to grab Alex. I'm going to bring him down here. And I don't even necessarily need to shorten him up, but again, I'm trying to go grab yet another one. I've got to go in and change that setting from as quickly as it is saving to maybe 10 minutes or so. I think 10 minutes would be more than enough. I don't know if I have this picture of Chris or not. I do not. I have another one, so I'm going to grab that. Just throw it on top here. I'm going to go in here and grab these. Now, there is a reason I did that. And I'm going to grab, that's 2, that's 12. You'll see if there's anything else I want here. There's Princess. I have Doug already. I have Greg already. I have, did I not have Jeff? I will have Jeff now. That'll be 13. And I need at least one more or two more, depending on if I want to go odd or even. And I know you guys are wondering how my brain works. Trust me, I wonder how my brain works at times too. And we'll grab this one. That would be 14. That looks to be about the same one. So I'm going to control that to mark it. And that should be marked, and it is. And then I'm going to, oh, do I not have Jim? I'm not going to use Jim. I'll use Jose. I don't think I have Jose. So I'm going to mark Jose, and then I'm going to open that. And that only brought in Jose. Interesting. Very interesting. I thought for sure I had controlled that, but no problem. So 12, that's 15. I want one more. I don't remember who that one more was, actually. That's pretty sad. Me. I think it was me. I'll grab in a me. I'll grab in a me photo. Now, I can go ahead and close. Once I bring this down here, I can close that. And again, it gives us more space to work. Now, obviously, it's just photo on photo on photo on photo on photo on photo on photo. So whatever's on top is going to be shown. Pretty simple lesson right there. We all know that. And if you stutter step these out just a little bit, when you play this, if you were to play it, it'll go Alex, then Chris, then photo, mixed media, then me. All right. 101. Whatever's on top is going to be shown. So I kind of figured this accidentally this morning. I was going in here and going right click, change clip duration, and then hitting 1 second, and it changes it to 1 second. This and this is the same. Well, I got to thinking, man, let's just say I have 15, 16, 20 of these, that's going to take forever. I'm going to Control Z that back. Yes, Control Z. Control Z is my friend. Control Z is your friend. If you make a lot of mistakes like I do, you want to use Control Z because it as I understand it, it undoes the last action that you did. So if you hit Control Z once, you undo one. We can test that by experimenting a little bit here. Well, I can't do it that way. I'm gonna highlight Alex again. I'm going to change it. I'm going to go to 1 second. I'm going to highlight Chris. I'm going to change it, go to 1 second, and then I'm going to hit Control Z1, Chris, Control Z2, Alex. So yeah, it in order will get rid of whatever it is that you made your mistake on. And that brings me to the next thing I wanted to show you. And instead of doing 4 of these at once, just in your imagination, imagine it is 40. I'm going to right click, highlight. And I know they're highlighted because I can put them anywhere I want, right? So they're grouped, they're highlighted, whatever. As long as I don't off click, oh, I off click, so I made a mistake. Control Z will not bring that back, so I highlighted them. Doesn't matter which one of these I go to. I'm going to go to me. I'm going to go to clip duration. I'm going to click on 1 second. And bada boom, bada bing, Bob is not your uncle. There they are. They're still grouped, so I can move these over here and do this and do that. I can do that. I can do that. And I can do that. Such a time saver. Oh my goodness. I did the first 12 of these literally individually. And then through the process of oops, I figured out I can highlight. I can go to any one of these pictures. I can go to change the clip duration, and I can change it to whatever I want. So let's say I want to set this for 4 frames. This is interesting to me because to me this indicates time, 1 second, 5 seconds, 15, whatever. So I'm going to hit 0, 0, colon, 0.00:05. That should be 5 frames, the way I understand it. I'm not an expert. I'm not a professional. I'm a novice, hobbyist, enthusiast, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to hit change, and they all change. Now, I don't know why some are red and some are blue and then whatever. But if I go through here and play this, it's going to look horrible right now because there's a gap between them. But that's pretty good. That's about what I'm looking for. So now I'm going to come back here and I'm going to grab that. Well, I'm going to ungroup them. Oh, that's why, because they were grouped. I'm going to ungroup them and I'm going to put, okay, first thing, yeah, I got the magnet on. So this should link. Oh, this is crazy. It should link. It should, when I move this, it should butt up to there. I don't think that's, well, maybe it is. Boom, boom. It is. Okay, good. So now these you have to do individually, because if I do this and then put this over here like that, that only moves the one. So I'm going to do these real quick. Oh yeah, we're getting somewhere now. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I really am liking what I'm seeing. And again, I want to give a shout out to Brian Lightfoot. I don't know if Brian watches the daily premieres or the Davinci premieres or not. I'll try to remember to give him props tonight during the live show, which the live show tonight will be at 9 o'clock. The next 2 nights, actually the next 4 nights, because Mrs. K is 6 to 6 overnight, 6 to 6:30 overnight tonight, 6 to 6:30 overnight Friday night, which is tonight, and then she's off the weekend. So now if we play this, boom, 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 awesome, awesome. I have really wanted to learn this effect for a very, very long time. Now, clearly, I'm going to guess there's limitations in here. For example, staying on my lovely, wonderful picture, if I were to bring this down to where we can see the effect, if I zoom this out, and then go back and play this, then boom, 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 boom. Obviously, that's going to be like that. I think, what have I got? I got about 5 minutes. So I think I started at 09. No, I got about 12 minutes. So I'm going to move this one here, which I don't want. Oh, they were linked. So my mistake. I want to grab my picture. I'm going to change the duration and I'm going to make it 5 seconds. So now it's 5 seconds. Then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go to the beginning of the clip and I'm going to put this back to 100%. I did that by going to the beginning and just double. If I bring the zoom down to nothing and I want to get it back, again, I've taught this or showed this or explained this a long time ago. You can goof with it in here and try to get it back to 1, which is hard to do. Or you can hit this circle button, or you can double click on the word zoom. They all 3 do the same thing. So on with this experiment. I'm going to take this down to oblivion. I'm going to keyframe it. I'm going to go to the end of the clip and I back this up just a little bit. Just me, I probably don't have to. And I'm going to go in here and go 1.000 and I'm back. Then I'm going to move this off. I'm going to right click, change the duration to 0.000. What did I say? 5 a while ago, 5 frames, I believe it was. And I'm going to change it. And I'm doing that because I want to see if I play this, if that's going to retain all that. And if it does, how quick is it going to be? How bad is it going to be? Or how good is it going to be? My bet is on, funny, Doug bets is up to my bet. My bet is on it's going to be bad. So I'll hit play. Yeah, see that's I figured something like that because believe it or not, this is at 100%. It goes from oblivion and 100%. If I were to right click on this and change the duration back to 5 seconds and then play it, it's going to be just like it should be. So I've got some work to do on that. I got some I've got thoughts on what I want to do with that. Um, but this is cool. Um, I can probably figure out what I want to do with this. Um, and I'll take suggestions. If you guys have anything, anybody, the Zoom homies, anyone watching, any creators, anybody that wants something, just shoot me an email at kstout Z, capital Z, 00M at gmail.com or my regular email. Either way, I prefer the other one, but that's fine if you want to send it there. So this has been fun. This is what I'm liking to do now. I'm trying to get somewhat into a now can I if I control Z this, does it go back to, it does, it goes back to, oh, control Z is such a good friend of mine. But what I want to do is I want to highlight this and I want to get rid of all of this. So double click that. Now if we play this, that should be normal. Boom, 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 boom. It's not. Why is it not? Okay, did I not highlight that? Let's go back over here. Double click. Play it by itself. No. Okay, so this is interesting. I am not being successful at removing my... I know the playhead doesn't have to be on it. It just has to be active. And it's active because I'm moving it. So I'm going to double click. There we go. That's back to 0 at the end of the frame. So now I want to go back to, oh, because I was doing it at the end of the frame. So if I double click now, there we go. Now if I play this, it'll be, yeah, it'll be like it should be. All right, so I'm going to put this back into there and then play it one last time. It's like beating a dead horse. Good. Got it. I have in 23 minutes I've explained what I want to explain. Now when I go to premiere this, you guys probably already know what I will do is I will come in here to the effects. I'll come in here to titles. I'll come in here to essential titles. I really like this essential title right here. So I'm gonna put it right there. Close the titles. Put the playhead over it so you can see it. And then I just go in here and put whatever I want. And you can change things in here. You can change the length, obviously, of things. That's how I do that. And then audio, you just go to the media pool, go to right. Oh, one last thing. I'm glad I did that. Media pool. And then go to my data drive, go to Davinci. And I think I have it under, I think it's under sound bites. Yeah, this will work for now. Untitled movie. This one, that's fine. Bring it down here. And then it's a video, so I got to go out here like this. I don't want the video portion, so I make sure it's not clipped together. I highlight the video, I get rid of that. I have what I want. I bring this over here. I'm not sure why that's not going to the, oh, because it went to audio track, or video, audio track 2. And then I don't need it to be 2 minutes and 46 seconds in length. So I'm just going to grab this and, well, no, I'm not going to grab that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to get consistent. I'm going to go in here. Can I change the duration? I should be able to change it to, let's see here. Let's just say 30 seconds. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, enter. And that's 30 seconds? Seriously? So what is this one? If that's 30 seconds, that one is 16 seconds. Okay, so I want to change this. Change the duration. No. So I want 0, 0, 16, 0, 0. Now that should match that. Close. Yeah, it's close enough. And then I just go in there and I'll play it, and the volume's normal. So when I play this, I'm not sure why I'm not hearing it. I should be hearing it. Oh, I'm not hearing it because there it goes. Okay, so this is all build up to the song. So really what I want to do is I want to stop that right there. I think I can extend this. I can because it was originally 246 and I just changed it. I don't need this build up. I need music pretty much straight ahead. So about right there, I'm going to go ahead and make a cut right here and go back to my, I'm going to get this. I don't need that. I don't particularly think that's good. So I'm going to put this in here. And then now when I play it, and that's how that works. And then I can fade it in a little bit. Maybe fade it in a little bit. I can fade it out a little bit. Same thing with these. You can fade these in. You can fade all this stuff too. So I'm not good on the fade yet. I'm working on it. And then I can change the volume. That's lowering it. Really want to keep. I could do that, but that's that. So this is the premiere. This is actually going to be there. It's not going to be completed. This is probably going to be a work in progress. I don't know that I'm going to use the cinematic title. I probably will because I really like that. The other one I like is the golden. I like that one as well. And it's kind of neat how they're both showing up. I could maybe take this one and go to, can I do this in here like this with Fusion overlay? No, it cannot. What about OpenFX? Nope, it cannot. So I'm gonna turn that off. I don't need it on. What I was hoping to do real quick is I like the fact that these are showing at the same time, but I don't like the fact that golden's in the middle. So I wanted to look to see if I could change the positioning, and it looks like I can. So I could bring this like down here or up here, or better yet, I could keyframe this in to come through or something. I don't know. I'll mess with it. I got 2 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. This kind of gives you an insight of how I'm doing things nowadays. Premieres are probably going to happen unless I get an opportunity on one of her days off to do a daily Davinci live. I like doing them live, but right now it looks like it's going to be premieres for a while. So this is automatically saved. I don't have to do anything. I can accidentally go, oops, oh, I turned that off. Theoretically, it should start back on this page right in front of me. I don't know. Hadn't worked yet today. Looks like we have the issue of it did not, there it goes. Sometimes it will completely close, and sometimes I have to go into Task Manager and go find where it didn't completely close, because sometimes it does not. And it's a scam call out of Baker, Nevada. So if I click on this, double click on that, it should open up in here. Wow, it worked. Apologize for the phone ringing. I know it's a scam call because I don't know anybody in Baker, Nevada. And it did retain everything because it saves every like 2 minutes or whatever. So thank you, everyone. I will see everyone again tonight on the regular show. And who knows, maybe I'll sneak in a daily Davinci on Saturday or Sunday. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support of the channel. I'm going to end the video now. In Doug Betts fashion, which button do I hit? Just poking fun at you, Doug. I hope you know that.